Well, Thomas, thank you very much for your time. It's great to see you here in Rotterdam. What are your thoughts on how you're feeling back at this place? Obviously, with some fond memories for you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for a nice welcome. I mean, it's great to be here. I mean, for me, this season is a slightly different experience, and yeah, I have to say, first of all, thank you for the tournament director Richard Krajicek, for giving me the wild card. I mean, it's been the last moment, but yeah, I mean, unfortunately for me, the weeks doesn't come up as I really wanted to plan them, but with a little bit of help, you know, I can manage the weeks. So I'm really glad to be back in Rotterdam. I mean, always a good memories. I mean, even though last year didn't finish the way I wanted, you know, got sick, but that's this part of the time in the year. But overall, I mean, this is a place I like. I love to come back, and I hope it's going to be the same for this year.
Just briefly, your memories of that final 2014 and the great success.
Oh yeah, I mean, that was the final. I mean, then also I also have a title from here, then another final losing to Stan. So overall, I mean, playing here, it's always very enjoyable because you know, really the crowd that it comes here and the attendance for almost every single match is great. People love that, and that's the best thing you can have. You know, just having a full stands and playing a tennis in front of them. That's just the best what you can ask for.
And this is a tough event to win. It's always a stacked field. Again, this year, no exception. It's got to be a tough match from the first round, really. It's an example of a quality 500.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a sign that that this tournament is doing really well. I mean, the field is packed always, every single year, and this year is no exception. And yeah, I like this kind of challenge. I like to play tough tournaments, tough draws. And as I said, you know, I'm in the position not being seeded in the draws, so it's you know, it could be a very tricky, but I have to say I'm enjoying this position. It's something new after 15 years of you know, being the one always, you know, one of the tops, and everybody trying to chase you down. So this is slightly different, but with all the experience, so it's good. I'm enjoying the new role.
We spoke a little bit in the off-season in Monte Carlo, and it seems so positive there. Obviously, seems to be a very, very strong start you've had. I just kind of want to break it down a little bit and take you back to going to Doha. Obviously, a great run, but I know you were very positive. But were you nervous going back into this first tournament of the comeback, and just how were you feeling then?
Well, look, I mean, I was carrying the full bag of all the equipment that I, you know, possibly can have. The only one missing was just the matches, you know, and those it was just a matter of time. And yes, I was lucky, but on the other hand, I was well prepared. So that was number one thing which I want to achieve: to be ready, to be prepared, and then just go for it. Just try to chase some matches. Which I got. I mean, it's been a good week in Doha. I mean, it's since the first moment on court, I felt really nice. I mean, I was enjoying the time, and that was very important to me. And since on, it's more like a snowball that it's rolling, and it's going the way I want it.
I mean, did you expect to be so good so quickly? I mean, I suppose you can't really know for sure till you get on the match court.
Yeah, I had no idea what's going to happen, you know, because really I had no idea what's going to be the situation when I put the matches on, if my back holds well, if whatever reason, you know. I mean, 6 months for me, it's been a long time, and time that I've never had in my career in the past. So I was really just coming up with open mind for basically every single day, and just trying to go one by one.
And you've been consistent as well. You're finding yourself in semis. I know just last week Montpellier, good run in Australia. Is that, again, it's always a trademark of your game, the going deep all the time? That's what people always said about Tomas Berdych, and you seem to have got a handle on that quickly. Again, that's something you're obviously proud of, but did that surprise you just to have that consistency so quick?
Well, I don't know if surprised. I mean, it's good that those kind of signs of my game stays with me, which is good, which is important. And then, yeah, I'm still trying to add little things, you know, having more fun on court, being more creative, and then I think it just brought me to some of the good results so far this year, and yeah, I'm just planning to continue doing the same thing, and just to be a little bit more careful with planning the weeks, which might be a little bit more difficult this year because of till I reach some ranking or good ranking enough, and to get all the draws that I need, and afterwards just good planning and enjoying the time.
We was asked guys who've had pretty tough moments, which you had last year, just do you take the time to try and savour it and enjoy it now you're back on tour? I'm sure we was imagining this through sort of the rehab and everything, but actually now are you enjoying these moments more?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really had, you know, like a tough time even in those 6 months. I mean, for me, I just took it as a new period, new step in my career, and that was it. I mean, I had plenty of time for other things, which I was missing a lot with the tennis. I get a nice new, I would say, perspective on the tennis overall. And then with this all new experience coming back, I would say it's been actually easier than in the past, because as I said probably in the last interview, it's been like being locked somewhere in the, you know, wash machine, and you cannot really escape. But what with this, I feel nice. You know, I had a nice, I would say, overview on the things, and yeah, I can enjoy the tennis a little bit more, but it's not almost like you enjoy it more. It's more like you just have a different view, and then it's easier just to consume everything, the pressure, the matches, and then also there's a nice appreciation being back again on the court, because really the winning feeling is something very unique that no matter how much money you earn in your life, you cannot buy that. So yeah, that's something like that.
Having such a strong start, have you reevaluated the targets? Have they stayed the same?
Well, they stay pretty much the same, because still the season is very long, and as I said, I have to be very careful. But also on the other hand, I mean, I need to push it as much as I can whenever I come, to be there, be ready, be prepared, play my best, and let's see. I think I'm still capable of doing a good result, and then if I'm able to keep my consistency, then it can brings me to another good season.